Welcome to English Studios. Hello, dear friends. In this video, you will learn 10 important phrases of English language, and these phrases will be very helpful to you. Let's start. The first phrase is to stand no chance. To stand no chance means to have no possibility or hope of success. Let's take an example. World level champions are competing. He stands no chance in their presence. Some competition is going to be held, and in that competition, world level champions are competing. One of the participants is going to be a person who has not practiced very much. So, in their presence, in the presence of these world level champions, this person stands no chance. He has no possibility or hope of success in their presence. So, he stands no chance, has no possibility. Let's take another example. Many candidates have scored very high in the entrance exam. You stand no chance. Many candidates have scored very high in the entrance exam for higher studies. You have got less marks, so you stand no chance at all. You have no possibility of success. The next one is to think much of. To think much of means to give somebody adequate value or proper value. Let's take an example. Some officers do not think much of their juniors. There are some officers who do not think much of their juniors. They don't give enough value to their juniors. Let's take another example. His family does not think much of him. His family places not much value on him. They consider him less important. They don't think much of him. So, in the eyes of his family, he is not much valued. So, they do not think much of him. Is not given enough value in the family. The next phrase is cold welcome. Cold welcome means simply no welcome. Received without warmth, not in a friendly way. Let's take an example. The newly wedded bride was given a cold welcome in the house since it was a case of love marriage. It was a case of love marriage. So when the newly wedded bride entered the house, she was given a cold welcome. Means she was not received with warmth. She was given a cold welcome means she was simply unwelcome. They did not welcome her. The controversial minister was given a cold welcome in his area. There was a minister who was controversial. He was involved in a controversy. So when he went to his area, he visited his area, he was given a cold welcome there. He was not received properly. Welcome was not given to him. People did not want to welcome him, so he was given a cold welcome. The next phrase is to get rid of. To get rid of means to get away from someone or something you don't like. From someone or something you don't like. Let's take examples. He is such a strange fellow that everyone wants to get rid of him. He is a very strange fellow. Nobody likes to be with him. So everybody wants to get rid of him, to get away from him. They don't want to be with him. Let's take another example. Everyone wants to get rid of a boring person. Whosoever is a boring person, nobody likes to be with him. So they want to get rid of him. They want to get away from him. You can also use it for a thing. For example, you may want to get rid of a bad habit. Suppose you have a bad habit, you have developed a bad habit and you want to get rid of your bad habit. This phrase can be used in this way also. The next phrase is to add fuel to the fire. Means to add to the problem, to make the situation worse. Let's take example. He was being questioned for coming late to the office and he added fuel to the fire by shouting in the officer's room. The employee was late to the office. When officer questioned him, he started shouting. So he had created a problem by coming late, but he added to the problem by shouting in the office. So he added fuel to the fire. He made the situation even worse. Some people deliberately try to add fuel to the fire when there is a quarrel. Whenever there happens to be a quarrel, some people are in the habit of deliberately adding fuel to the fire means they want to make the situation even worse. They don't want to settle. They rather want to add fuel to the fire means they want to make the situation even worse. To add fuel to the fire. The next phrase is all and sundry. Everyone without distinction. One and all. There is no restriction. All and sundry cannot enter the premises. All and sundry. Everyone without any restriction or distinction cannot enter the school premises. Either the students or the staff can enter, or you have to take proper permission. All and sundry, everyone, one and all cannot enter the school premises. You are not allowed. All and sundry can attend the sermon. Sermon is a moral lecture given by a teacher, religious teacher basically, and everyone is allowed to attend such sermons. All and sundry can attend. The next example is all and sundry cannot enter the governor's house. If you wish to enter the governor's house, you have to take prior permission, take an appointment. All and sundry cannot enter the governor's house. It is not like that anyone and everyone can enter. No, all and sundry cannot enter. The next phrase is all of a sudden. The next phrase is all of a sudden, quickly and unexpectedly. He started shouting all of a sudden. All of a sudden means he was sitting still, but something happened to him and he started shouting all of a sudden. Suddenly he started shouting. The next example is all of a sudden the old man broke into tears. The old man was just sitting properly talking, but all of a sudden he broke into tears. He started crying. Perhaps he got emotional. So all of a sudden he broke into tears. The rear tire got burst all of a sudden. The rear tire of the vehicle all of a sudden burst. Suddenly burst. All of a sudden. The next phrase is helter-skelter. Not in proper order or sequence. Not arranged properly. Let's take example. Everything in the room was lying helter-skelter. When we entered the room, things were not placed at their proper places. At their designated places, things were lying here and there. Things were lying helter-skelter. People started running helter-skelter on learning that there was a bomb somewhere there. There was a news that there may be a bomb installed somewhere. So people, out of fear, people started running helter-skelter here and there, not in sequence. They ran to save their lives. They ran helter-skelter. The next phrase is now on. Now on means from this time in the future. From this time in the future, now on, no student will enter the staff room. There has come a new instruction that from now on in the future, no student will enter the staff room. From now on, from today, from this time onwards, now on. Now on, the shops in the city will remain open till 9 p.m. only. Earlier, the shops might remain open till 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. But now on, the new orders have come from the administration that the shops will remain open only till 9 p.m. The next one is to turn turtle. To turn turtle means to turn upside down, especially of a boat or other vehicle. Let's see it in a sentence. The bus turned turtle in the middle of the road. Bus was moving quite fast and it suddenly turned. It turned turtle means the wheels were up in the air and the roof of the bus was touching the ground. It was just upside down. It turned turtle. Heavily laden trucks easily turn turtle if they speed along. Heavily laden trucks easily turn turtle if they speed along. If those trucks move at a very fast speed, they can easily get overturn, or they can turn turtle. Heavily laden trucks easily turn turtle if they speed along. When they move at a very high speed, they have a possibility of getting upside down. Say, heavily laden trucks easily turn turtle if they speed along. If they move at a very fast speed, they have a possibility of getting upside down. So they can easily turn turtle. The next phrase is at a loss. At a loss means to not be able to understand what to do or what to say. I am at a loss to understand why the old man jumped before the bus suddenly. An old man suddenly jumped before the bus, and I am at a loss to understand this. I cannot understand why. I am at a loss to understand. I am at a loss to know how to solve this problem. I am at a loss. I don't understand. I don't have any idea about how to solve this problem. So I am at a loss to understand. I am at a loss to know. So friends, these were phrases 10 on 10 phrases for you. I hope you have understood them well. So practice them and use them in your conversation wherever you find an opportunity. Thank you. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.